Hi, happy FFB.
EMT.
Oh,
Love
I
that.
like that top.
Oh my God, thank you. Fenty? Let me, okay,
Wow.
because I have the subscription, literally I have been like getting rid of all my old t-shirts or old like things that I've stolen from past partners, and I'm elevating the loungewear, and let me tell you, it really changes the game. It changes the game.
I can't even tell that that's loungewear. Like that looks
Yeah,
like a cropped kind of.
collars.
Wow.
There's collars, there's pockets. It's loose. It's
Yeah,
loose.
I love that.
Um, I've worn it inside the house, worn it outside of the house. It's truly amazing. What do you got
She's,
going on over there?
she's versatile in terms of clothing.
In terms of clothing, yeah, for sure.
I just have a little Nike like windbreaker situation.
Love,
Yeah,
love. Give me
always.
give me a quick temp check on in the bay. What's it looking like? Give me weather,
Yeah,
quick
it's
run through.
rough. It's cold. It's very
Yeah.
um
No, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I
I don't
had
mean to
like
laugh.
so many things I wanted to do today, but now I'm like absolutely not
No
stepping
chance.
foot. Yeah.
Yeah, no chance. Um, okay,
LA.
well, LA, I was gonna do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The transition was not smooth. Quick temp check on LA. It's looking 70s, 70s, sunny.
Wow. No rain.
Yeah, not a drop. Not a drop. But
Dry
we
as
did
can be.
dry as can be, but nice. I would say a little chilly. Oh, Phil's.
Yeah.
Nice.
Philly. Philly Friday.
Philly. Not Philly Friday. Remember when I asked you to literally type me out a script because I couldn't get the words out for a Phil order?
That's for another story.
That truly is. But today we're doing, oh, you can't see it. Can you
The
see it?
yes. I
Friends
love
edition.
love it.
So I have a family edition too. And it's basically question cards that are like tailored to whatever, this one is a friend one. But I feel like it would make more sense for us to do obviously the family one.
Yeah.
Because if this one is like, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Let's give
We'll
it a
see if we need to
shot.
switch. Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I think my family one is with my family. But if we need to switch, I have a self-love, we're not really strangers
Oh
deck.
wow.
We're solid on the question cards. I don't think,
We can
yeah.
even like if it's a very like baseline question, we can elevate it if we
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
I think we do that across everything we do in our lives.
Wow.
Okay, this is
Please
the
read
first
it.
question I pulled. We're not gonna do this one, but it's describe the moment you nearly died. Uh, no thanks.
That's bad vibes. Like,
Yeah,
why?
that's not FFD vibes. That I don't know what vibes that is, but
Burn
it's
that card.
yeah, yeah, burning. Okay, we
You
need to
just have
get
a
the quote.
burn pile after.
Yeah, there's here's the burn pile. Okay, here we go.
I feel like you're reading like my tarot.
Like tarot cards.
Yeah.
Well, let me hold on.
No.
What?
You have them?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
oh.
no.
Okay.
This one popped out. Let me read it. What? No way.
No.
No way. This is filling your own question. It's blank.
Burn it. Burn it.
Burning. Burn pile. Okay.
Imagine this whole podcast is literally just going through cards that we want to burn. Burn the whole deck.
Okay. Oh, no. Too many fell out.
If it's
I'm gonna do
blank, I think I'm done.
yeah,
Yeah.
if it's blank. If it's blank, this isn't it. Oh my God. Oh my
No.
God. Okay. No, it's not blank.
Okay.
It's not blank. But it's
Don't
like
freak me out.
it's not blank, but it's so funny because our vibe was like, "Ah, da, 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 da." And then
Yeah.
this one is when I'm sorry. This one just says, when was the moment you felt closest to me? Very,
Um,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't, I just wasn't
No.
ready.
Yeah.
This isn't a burn one. This isn't a burn one, but I can wait, let me, I'm okay. I'm actually propping this up against
Okay.
my laptop. We can end with that one.
Yeah.
And let's come on, tarot cards. Mwah.
Give us a good intro.
Okay, here we go. Dude, okay, not that one.
How
Let
do
me
you,
just do quick.
what is it? Is it the Joker card? The instructions?
Okay, no, let's do this one because I feel like I had to think about this. It said, "What part of the world do you think I would be most content living in and why?" Vice versa.
Whoa,
That's
that's
a good
cool.
one. That's a good one.
Hmm.
Let me put
What
on my thinking glasses for this.
do we want to do like very high level like country or we want to get specific state, city?
Yeah, you know what? Let's not align on that and see how we both interpret it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, this isn't work. I don't have to think that specifically.
E-
Yeah.
yeah. No need to clarify the scope here. Um, what part of the world do you think I would be the most content living in and why?
Most content. Okay. Could
Okay.
I can I think out loud on this one?
Yeah, think out loud. And you know what? I think we're actually in the perfect format to think out loud.
Like you actually need to think out loud because
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right for a
Yeah, that's how podcasts work.
podcast. Hey, do you actually
Um,
care if I talk?
do I have to raise hand on this? How does this work?
No.
No, I was just thinking because I was like, okay, do I give like just boom, clear answer? But I'm just gonna share the journey that's going on in
Share the
my
journey.
brain.
Share
So
the journey.
I like if you were to ask me a year ago, I would absolutely say New York because I think
Hmm.
at that point in time you were
Yeah,
ready for a new big city. Um,
sure.
and I think that just matched you a year ago. But I would say, like, if I were to think long term, where you're
Hmm.
happy or most content, I think long term you need to be around family and friends.
Mm,
So I would say it's a West Coast spot. Don't want
yeah,
to point you anywhere,
yeah,
but I personally think like long term for your roots has to be close to family.
yeah. I appreciate the context because genuinely, I don't think I have a clear answer. So I kind of like how ambiguous you kept it. I do think I belong on the West Coast. I think I would get FOMO too much. And
Yeah. I mean, we already struggle being in the same state.
yeah, yeah. And we always talk about wanting to be closer together. So who knows where we'll land?
I know. I want us to be on the same block, like when we raise our
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. Because it's
yeah.
like we've spent so much of our lives away from each other. It's like, okay, enough's enough. We need our time. And at the most difficult point in our lives when we're raising humans,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need support.
I'm
I'm gonna need, yeah,
gonna drop them off. I'm gonna need
yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna need
happy
all
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need walks with the dogs. Actually, that sounds like a great life. I could retire that way. That's literally all I want.
Next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay. Here's what I was envisioning more for you. I didn't really think about like the exact state. I was thinking more vibes.
Yeah,
And
I love that.
yeah. So I went very high level. And for some reason, I'm imagining lots of square footage. I'm talking lots of land. Um, in kind of like a barn house type of area, lots of room for the doggos, beautiful view, but not too far from the closest city. So I would say approximately 20 minutes to where the action is and approximately 5 minutes to me. So I don't know where that would be because in my head, the first picture that comes into mind, and I know it's not this place, but like what I picture, like our Airbnb in Scottsdale, is like
Oh,
vibes, but not that elevated, not that like artsy as the inside was, you know what I mean? But like
yeah,
how it was a lot of land
loved it.
with the little view type area. But I know it wouldn't be Scottsdale. But would we be mad if it was Scottsdale?
No. Well,
Yeah, I don't know long term if that's for either of us,
yeah, I think
but
the
we
heat
one of us needs
really
a
got
pool.
to me.
Yeah. Um, one of us needs a pool because we needed to have a little floaty moment.
Absolutely. And I'm so weirded out because that's literally my dream. And I still don't know where. Like, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find where I could afford a lot of land that's
Mhm.
20 minutes out from any city. But I do feel like it'll probably be West Coast too. So 5 minutes
Yeah.
from,
Yeah. We need to figure that out. I mean, probably not soon, but
yeah, we got some time.
we
But you
got
know
some
what's
time.
gonna be crazy is when we watch this back and we talk about where we want to end up, and then boom, it's where we are.
Boom, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just looking through these because I don't trust the tarot method, if you
Mhm.
will.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Let's see.
Can I just
This
show
one.
you? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, no, please, please.
Can I show you a quick view of my POV?
Yeah, it's my dream.
Look at these two little buggers.
Oh, I can't. Hey guys, remember me? It's Auntie.
You would love right there on that couch
Absolutely.
getting destroyed.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I had to show you.
Um,
They look so cute.
I'm having the opposite of a burn pile, and it's questions that like could be interesting. Um, um, one of them was name my top three pet peeves, and the other one is what's your greatest fear about getting older? Both very different directions.
Whoa. Yeah.
But I'm still looking because I wasn't like,
Top three could be fun, like some quick icks.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you, well, as soon as you reposition it as quick Icks, I'm in. Obviously, that's something that I want to do. Quick,
Also,
quick, quick
quick
exit.
quick side note. Do you okay, I'll just speak for myself. I feel like the ick challenge on TikTok is so cringy to me. Like when it's best friends that talk about icks. Like
Yes.
sometimes I feel like it's like passive aggressive ways of like getting
Yes.
off their chest. There are some that are genuinely funny, but then others I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they don't talk about that.
Yeah. 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 No, it's so cringy sometimes. And I'm like, hey, I think you guys need a bigger conversation. I
Yeah.
think I think it's
Yeah.
like
You're gonna
it's
need
like
to follow
my
up.
yeah, a part two. It's like my ick with you is sometimes you smell a little bit. It's like
Like, bro, why didn't you tell me like in the moment? Why are you saving it for an ick video? I'd be pissed.
I mean, and
And
they're
then you see
recording
people like
like
one upping each other, like, oh, she went in, so I'm gonna go harder.
yeah, yeah, dude. That's not what this is. And I
Yeah.
like I don't think that there's anything that we can like pull out of our like our scenario that would feel that mean.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely can't believe some of the ones I've heard. I'm like, dude, I don't think these are actually close friends.
No, mine would be
Oh.
like, oh, you don't text back fast enough. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna air it out before you say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um,
Quick,
three
wait,
three
quick
quick hits.
that you
What?
think the other person has, like about like things in general.
Yeah, yeah. Or like I feel like icks and pet peeves, there's a slight differentiation, but like just in general, things that like probably annoy us about other people or in general.
Okay. Do you want to go one for one?
Let's go one for one for sure.
Okay, I will say I know an ick for you is when like someone kind of takes up too much space in the room and like just doesn't let anyone else like speak or like participate. It could be like social or even work. I just feel like you get annoyed with people that kind of like bulldoze spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, which is so funny because I feel like I'm a very strong personality, but I think that you can have a strong personality and read the room. And I get so annoyed when people just can't read the room and they're like,
Yeah, okay, that's a better way of saying it. Like people
yeah,
that
and it's oh, or like, or yeah, that's really annoying. And I actually didn't realize how annoying that was until I went to a party recently where somebody was just, it was too much. And I was like, look, I don't think that's the vibe. Like, yeah,
yeah.
that's annoying. Um, let's see. One of your pet peeves is when you're upset and somebody's like all in on trying to fix it or like all up in your space. Like you're the type that needs to cool off. And I know that. And um, I think that is annoying for you when somebody's trying to resolve it ASAP or on their timeline.
Wow. I love that. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
true. Yeah, I definitely need my time to cool off, or else I'm like, boom, times 10. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you know what's weird? I don't think I've ever seen the escalation
Yeah, no. Never
because
with
I,
you.
yeah, but I've only heard it via word of
Venting.
mouth from you. And I'm like, I don't know why anyone would want to approach in that state, anyways.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds scary to me, even if it's not you. So I'm like, dang. And I think when you get mad, it like takes a lot. Like, I feel like you're pretty chill. And so for somebody to not give you space and you to get more mad, that sounds actually terrifying. Like, I'm scared for whoever's pushing. Like, good
And
luck.
the irony is I do the same thing to other people when they're upset, I just want to fix it so we can like
Mhm.
squash and move on. So
Mhm.
just a little
You
taste of
get
my own
both sides.
medicine. Yeah.
Yeah. Call it karma, if you will.
Working on it.
And that's a part of healing.
All right, should we
Okay.
move on or do we want to do two more?
We don't have to do two more. That
Yeah,
was a
let's
nice
do one
little.
because you have 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, actually, what's crazy is Zoom has 40 minutes. So we're
Oh,
really we're limited by time just in general. Um, let's see here. 15 years from now, how do you think our relationship will change? Oh my God. So we'll be, what is the math there?
we'll just round up to 30, so 45.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. 45.
Okay. I'll let you
Well,
start this one. I feel like I started all of them.
yeah, we'll definitely have children in some capacity. Um, I think that who knows, maybe you'll have two or three. Mine's up in the air. Um, I think that we'll be closer geographically. Um, I think like I don't think our like conversation so much will change because I feel like although the topics have changed, like the level of depth and how silly we've kept it, even when we were younger. has never changed. Like that has been something that has stuck through and through. So I think we'll be laughing at the same shit. It'll just be probably our kid. I think I think we're gonna probably have a lot more daytime happy hour type moments versus like nighttime ragers, you know? That's my thoughts. What about you?
I yeah, plus 1,000 to that. I feel like exactly that. The topics are gonna change, but the core children that we are still gonna be there. The yellow
Yeah,
phone still gonna be there. And yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot of like, hey, how should I handle this with my kiddos slash
yeah,
partner slash dogs? But yeah, I think we'll still feel like the sense of adventure, the sense of like having our best friend time. Like,
yeah,
I know that'll still be there when we're mamas.
yeah. 45 actually sounds pretty great if you were describing it in this way. Like,
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
young.
not mad. Yeah, 30 is the new 20. So 40 is what? The new 30? That's nothing. Okay. When have you seen me as my best self? A good one.
Hmm.
That's a good one. I have my answer.
Okay. I think mine for you is when you're with like the people you're closest to and love. Like could be family, could be friends. Like you literally, I don't know, you just like vibrate energy. And I can see because I see you like with people you love versus like when we're out with strangers. And like, I don't know, I think you're just able to like fully morph into your full happy self
Yeah.
when you're around people you trust and like love. And there's that back and forth energy with.
Yeah. Literally, I was making a face because that was my answer for you. But I think I would say more when you're around family, which is like why I love going to family stuff and seeing you at family stuff because I feel like with friends, I feel like you take the role of the host or
Mm.
like facilitating, making sure everyone else is good. But when you're with family, I feel like your inner child comes out and you're able to be like, and maybe it's because like you're on the younger side of the cousins, like I feel like your inner child comes out and it's so much fun to watch because then I can be my inner child and then we're both just like children running around in a house like with family. So I
Yeah.
think that's when I've seen you at your best self because you're not worried about anyone else. You're like only enjoying the time with your family and it's so beautiful to see.
Whoa. I didn't even think about that. But I literally thought of like my last birthday party when you were there with my family and we straight up just ate crabs.
Yeah,
Just ate crabs. We were so happy.
we were so happy.
Little
And it's
kids.
like I'm imagining like if that were to be somebody else's party, we both would be concerned that we're like isolating
Oh yeah.
ourselves, or like we'd be like I want to have another
Too
crab.
much crab.
Only two left. Like,
No, we straight up took the whole crab. We're like, anyone want it? Nope. Cool.
and the thing is, we didn't share a crab each. We put one whole crab on a plate,
Yeah.
crack that sucker open.
And
People were having full on conversations. Like
we didn't even try to hide. Like we were
mm-mm,
seated at the main
at
table,
the
like in
main
the middle
table.
of the party. Like we didn't even
There,
hide in the other room.
the serving platters were right next to us. We were like, look, go around.
But yeah, I didn't even think of
Yeah,
that until
yeah,
you said it. Yeah.
yeah, best self.
I'm loving the
Yeah.
I
Jordan
don't
and I,
know why. Is that a new thing?
it's kind of a new bit.
Okay.
Or like, I never know how these bits start. Just by the way, like, literally don't know where these bits start. But like, John and I will do something like once, and we'll be like, "That was funny," and we'll incorporate it just across our
Sure.
entire life. One time I was on a date, a little anecdote break. I was on a date and we were talking about how like we do bits in each other's lives. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like me and my best friend and my younger brother, we're like bit people. Like this is our I was like, it's I'm not like making this up. Like we have some bits spanning back from like 10 years ago. Like
Big Bible. Yeah.
yeah, we have a bit Bible. Like I don't know what to tell you. But then he when he asked me to explain one of my bits, I like
No.
I genuinely froze up. I was like,
I don't
I
have
can't
any.
explain I can't
Yeah.
explain one bit to you. And I did I
It's
told
like
such a bad
re-explaining
example.
a joke. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
always
I
bad.
tried and it was bad. Like I saw his face and I was like, look, it's a lot like you need to be there. And he's like, yeah, it must be because that didn't land. I was like, you know what?
Oh
Like
my
I
God.
tried. Like
Ick. Ick, ick,
ick.
ick.
Big ick.
Just play
The sad part
along.
is,
Well, first
yeah,
off, don't ask for an example, you know? Second off,
don't
at least fake chuckle.
give me a fake chuckle. That's literally all I need. There was nothing. But I mean, his bit wasn't that much better. He was like, I remember his. He was like, like I totally know what you mean. Like sometimes they don't really have context. And he was like there's this one from me and my friends from like back in middle school. I was like, dang, that's a long time. He goes, yeah, like we were at an aquarium and
No.
we saw a crab and now like one of the bits is and I was like, that was worse than mine. It's like
Oh,
that's
how
so
is
much
that a
worse than
bit?
mine.
How is that a bit? Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
How is that a bit? Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay.
Sorry, not to be too mean to this man, but if you're mean
Oh,
to
that's
my
okay.
friend, then
Yeah,
no.
across the board, I think that's the amount of times I've actually said across the board today is crazy. And in that context, it didn't even really make sense. But in one meeting, one specific meeting, I think I said it like 4 or 5 times because we were going through like a scorecard where we were like rating content. And it's like formatted like obviously like a
Like a
grade.
board.
I'm talking them through it. And I said across the board so many times, but
No.
I was like, what else do I say? Like
Yeah.
across all columns? Or like I just kept saying across the board. And I called it out. I was at the end, I was like, look, I
No.
know I said across the board so many times. And I was like, but that's what you get on a Friday. I made a joke out of it because
Wow.
I was like, I can't.
Was that your
I need
6
to
a.m.?
call out. Was it what?
Was that your 6 a.m. this morning?
No, no, no. That would
Oh,
be
okay.
funny though. That would be really funny. It
I would have been
wasn't. It
like, I
was
don't even need a cup of coffee. This girl.
oh my God. Thank you. Um, okay, wait, let me see where we're at with it usually tells us. No,
I
it's
think
not.
I know it's not telling us, which is weird, but I think we have
We're
20
good
minutes.
though.
Yeah,
We're good.
we get to
Okay.
talk.
Okay. We have to hop is so funny. Okay, this one's good because it says, what's a memory from your childhood that you want? No, that's not good. I thought it was a positive one. It says that you want to forget. Don't don't answer that one.
Oh my God. Well, we can do that you want to remember forever.
Yeah, let's do a
Or
little
share with your
positive
kids.
switch. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna try to think
About
of a
like
memory that's
something
yeah.
like together. Okay.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
God, there's so many.
I know.
There's so many.
I literally can only think of like, not only think, but my mind just goes straight to Scottsdale because it was our most recent
Yeah.
trip and it was
Oh,
honestly like so much fun. Holy cow.
oh. I mean, it's not really from the childhood. We can try to think of a farther one back, but like that one is, I know, gonna stick with me forever. Like
Yeah.
the yellow floaty, I can't describe it.
And
Like,
if I have a girl, I'll try to say like, oh my God, okay, it says we have 10 minutes. Sorry, it just popped up.
yeah, yeah.
Start speaking so fast. But if I have a little girl, I won't say this to her, but I'll try to like encourage it in different ways. But I really, really want her to like develop strong female relationships like at a young age, like baseline. Just
Yeah.
know how to build those friendships, especially a best friend. Like I think what we
Hmm.
have is really rare, but if they can get like anyone that they can get close to, I'm
Yeah.
gonna like encourage it so hard and just keep sharing like stories of us to
Hmm.
hopefully like I don't know, rub off. But I would literally say like, a lot of who I am is because of your auntie and like share
Hmm.
all these stories and say like that trip came at a time where we were both in our late 20s. And like we were living our crazy lives in different parts of the state, but we decided to do like a little out of town moment and had like the best time. We had like one night where we cried and talked about like family,
Oh,
not trauma, but like things we were working through with family. And then
yeah.
we had one day where we were just absolute kids in the
Yeah.
pool like all day.
Yeah.
And then another day where we just did some self-care before our flights. It was like a dream.
It was probably my favorite vacation ever. Like it
Yeah.
felt like a vacation. I came back feeling so fulfilled and energized. I was like, this is
Charged. Yeah.
I it was unlike because I know both of us have probably typically either traveled in a group with family or with our partner. And like me and you don't do that was our first like out of well, I mean
Vegas.
like Hawaii and Vegas, but like one on one. And you know what? That really leads into the next question. When was the moment you felt close to me? It was probably that trip where I
Oh,
was like, oh, I feel like it's so clear that we are really good travel partners. Like we we don't have to explicitly say anything. Like we can just feel each other's vibe. We know what the vibe is. We know like it didn't feel like one of us was doing more. Like it felt like we were just fully ourselves and enjoying it. And it was the yellow floaty moment, genuinely the closest I've ever felt to you physically, emotionally, because it was after that night of us just like crying and laughing and dancing and
so
oh
nice.
God,
I
oh,
know.
I
If
hope
we
we both
could
have
go back.
daughters.
I think we will. I feel like something's gonna give us a daughter. I want
Yeah,
a daughter and a son, but
yeah.
obviously I'll
But
take her.
I'll take what I can get. But in an ideal world, that would be really cool if we both had a daughter and a son. I just have kids so they can be best friends with yours. That would honestly, that's a big tempting factor of me popping out some kids. Like just to know that they would be able to be best friends with yours.
I've seen it. I've seen it where like best friends' kids are either dating or besties. So
Yeah,
I'm rooting for
that
us.
would be crazy. That would
Imagine
be,
they get married.
oh, the wedding?
We would put all of our money into that. Like,
Oh, I'm going bankrupt, baby. Like,
it would literally be for us. Like, forget our kids.
yeah. Yeah, we are having like a regularly scheduled wedding planning meeting. Like, they're gonna be so annoyed of us. Our
So annoying.
families would be thrilled.
Oh yeah, my
Oh, dude,
die.
I would literally die. I we would,
Imagine.
yeah. I mean, we can, yeah.
Yeah.
We go back to this and they see our plan. We're like, we can do this and this, and they're like, wait, what the
I think
fuck?
would it be your son and my daughter or vice versa?
Probably.
Yeah, I feel
I don't
like
know why that feels right. Like,
you're gonna be a good like boy mom. I think it's like the Jar and the Justin vibe.
yeah, I mean, honestly, just knowing, like, I would be scared. I would be scared to raise a daughter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah.
sounds scary to me. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the daughter that you raise is going to be incredible. So I'll
Oh, I thought
get
you were
my
gonna say
boy up to
better than
speed.
mine. I was like,
No,
oh no.
because we can't. No,
Yeah,
I love
no.
you, future daughter. When you
Too
look
nice
back
for
on this,
my
I love
daughter.
you. See my teacher daughter. I hope I did a good job. Well, what's great is because we'll be near each other, we could co-parent.
Yeah.
Truly, they're gonna have the best of both worlds.
Oh,
Anytime I feel out of depth, I'm gonna be like, look, this is an Auntie Caitlin question.
yeah.
I can't. This is not for me to handle.
Look, I'm out of questions for the day. Go over to your auntie's house.
Look, I'm tapped out. There's no bandwidth over here. You're hungry? That's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, babies.
Love you, future kiddos. You'll always have food.
Oh no, this
Oh,
got so
God.
problematic at the end.
I know. Wait, we have 3 minutes. Why does
Yeah.
it feel like when the timer's on, it's sped up?
Yeah. Well, I think that's how it works, honestly. Like when you can see it. Oh, wait, can I tell you something funny before we hop off? I
Yeah.
was talking to somebody and like we were having a conversation. I was catching up with a friend and like literally we were talking for like 10 minutes. I go, I was like multitasking and I turn and I go, it's crazy because I feel like I looked at the clock. I was like, I feel like you've been here forever, but I just looked at the clock and you've only been here 10 minutes. And he goes, I think that's like the opposite of what you're supposed to feel. I was like, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. It feels like 2 hours. Like these 10 minutes felt like 2 hours. Like I'm not gonna lie and be like, that was so fast. Like it
Time
feels
slows
long.
when you're not having fun.
I didn't explicitly say that, but I think my body must have been feeling it because it literally felt like 2 hours. And I look up and it was like 10 minutes. And I was like, uh-oh.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Get out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it.
Loved this. This was a great,
This was
great timing.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh
this is more
no.
of our, maybe this is how we can like do all of our FFD. Actually, we'll mix it up. We'll do
Yeah,
it
yeah,
all.
yeah. But we could incorporate a question at the end. Who knows?
Oh, I
We'll
love
workshop
that.
it.
Yeah, like a little closing
Yeah.
cue.
A little closing cue, if you will. Wow, that was so
That
good.
was a
Like,
mouthful.
like quick Icks. Actually, that's gonna be the name
Okay.
of this one. Quick Icks.
Oh, I love that. Then
Yeah,
people make the full 40-minute video of us roasting. Surprise.
surprise! It's a love fest.